What if I told you that 5 NFL teams are about to spend more money on stadiums than most countries spend in an entire year? Over the next 6 years, there are $15 billion will be poured into new stadiums and massive renovations. Buffalo Bills open-air stadium, Nashville's climate-controlled dome, Jacksonville's renovation, Chicago's confusion between locations, and Washington finally coming home after 30 years. Over the next few minutes, we'll show you the real numbers behind each project and what this construction boom means for the future of football. Some will become legendary, others might become expensive mistakes. Let's find out which is which. Number 1. New Highmark Stadium, Buffalo Bills. Let's start our journey in Orchard Park, New York, which is home of snowstorms, strong winds, and some of the most loyal fans in football, the Buffalo Bills Mafia. The Bills are building a brand new open-air stadium right next to their current Highmark Stadium, which itself has stood since 1973. Before that, the team played in the smaller, decaying War Memorial Stadium, known as the Rock Pile, from 1960 to 1973. It was small, run down, and not built for long-term success. In fact, back in the 70s, the team almost left Buffalo. That close call led to the creation of the current stadium. Now, over 50 years later, the Bills are getting a new home again. This will be the team's 3rd stadium and the 2nd one built in Orchard Park. It's scheduled to open in July 2026. The design comes from Populous, a firm known for sports architecture. The stadium will hold around 62,000 fans and cost between $1.7 and $2.2 billion. But here's the twist. A huge chunk of that money, about $850 million, is coming from New York State and Erie County. That's the largest public funding deal for an NFL stadium in history. So what's the stadium going to look like? It won't have a dome, which is rare these days. Instead, it will have an open roof with a wide 360-degree overhang that covers about 65% of the seats. That way, fans still feel the wind and snow, but most won't have to sit in it. The team and designers wanted to keep that tough, outdoor Buffalo identity. They say this new stadium will live and breathe Buffalo, and that's not just talk. Fans in the north end zone will be just 12 feet above the field. The use of natural grass, a player preference, and advanced growing technology further reinforces the football-first philosophy. While the stadium won't qualify to host the Super Bowl because of the open roof, it could still attract big events like the NFL Draft or college football games. Number 2. New Nissan Stadium, Tennessee Titans. Now, let's head south to the lively and fast-growing city of Nashville, Tennessee. Here, the Tennessee Titans are taking a different approach than Buffalo and building a fully enclosed dome stadium that's set to open in 2027. The Titans moved to Nashville from Houston in 1997 and played in a few temporary stadiums before settling into Nissan Stadium in 1999. One of their most iconic moments, the Music City Miracle in 2000, happened in their first season there. It helped bond the team with the city. Now they're moving forward with a massive upgrade, a 1.7 million square foot stadium designed by Manica. It's meant to lead the Titans and the city into a new era, a huge $2.1 billion. But what's really got people talking is how it's being paid for. Around $1.26 billion, and about 60% comes from public money, $500 million from the state, and the rest from bonds issued by the city of Nashville. This is the biggest public contribution to a stadium in U.S. history. Supporters, like Nashville's mayor, say the deal saves the city $1.75 to $1.95 billion in future maintenance costs for the old stadium, and the Titans will pay for any extra costs. But many Tennesseans aren't convinced. A recent poll showed 61% of people oppose the plan, especially when the state ranks low in education and mental health funding. It'll feature a circular, see-through roof made of a material called ETFE. It looks like glass, lets in natural light, and keeps the inside climate controlled. Unlike other stadiums, the roof won't open because retractable roofs are expensive and rarely used. The stadium will seat around 60,000 people, slightly fewer than the current one. But every seat will offer a great view. The outside will have a sleek design with glass and steel to match Nashville's growing skyline. And the inside will have wraparound video boards and top-tier sound systems for a full, immersive experience. This dome is designed to host major events all year long. Super Bowls, college championships, concerts, even WrestleMania. The Titans are actively promoting the stadium's potential to land the Super Bowl. Number 3, Everbank Stadium renovation, Jacksonville Jaguars. Our next stop is Jacksonville, Florida, a city known for the loyalty of its Jaguars fans. Unlike other cities building new stadiums, Jacksonville is giving its current one, Everbank Stadium, a massive $1.4 billion makeover. This will be a transformation of the stadium that's been home to the Jaguars since 1995. The stadium has a strong history. It was built where the old Gator Bowl once stood and even hosted the Super Bowl in 2005. It's also the home field for the big Florida-Georgia college rivalry and the Gator Bowl game. Over the years, it got cool upgrades, like giant video boards and even pools. But this new Stadium of the Future project will take things to a whole new level. The funding is split 50-50, $625 million from the city of Jacksonville and $625 million from the Jaguars owner, Shad Khan. The city is also putting in another $150 million to improve the nearby riverfront, bringing their total to around $775 million. A big win for taxpayers. Khan has agreed to pay for any extra costs that come up. The deal was approved in 2024 and locks the team into a 30-year lease, finally ending talk of the Jaguars moving to London or Los Angeles. A modern roof, made from special viewscape material, will cover the entire stadium. It won't open or close, but it will protect fans from the hot Florida sun and make it feel about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. The sides of the stadium will stay open to let fresh air in, so it will feel like a mix between an indoor and outdoor stadium. Inside, fans can expect bigger concourses, more food stands, double the restrooms, and larger premium areas. The stadium will seat around 62,000 for games, but can expand to 71,000 for big events, like the Women's World Cup in 2027, which Jacksonville is hoping to host. The construction will happen in phases. In 2025, the stadium will stay fully open. In 2026, some upper seats will be under construction, so the capacity will drop to about 43,500. In 2027, the team will play somewhere else, most likely in Orlando or Gainesville, so workers can finish the renovations faster and save around $190 million by avoiding delays. The city and team are also investing $300 million into local parks, affordable housing, and neighborhood upgrades through a special community benefits agreement. Number 4, Chicago Bears propose new stadium, TBD 2028 to 2030. Now, let's talk about Chicago, home of the Bears, and one of the biggest stadium debates in American sports. Unlike the previous projects, it's a story with two potential endings, a dramatic battle of locations. The Bears have played at Soldier Field since 1971, but it's never been a perfect fit. The stadium, built in 1924, wasn't designed for football and holds only about 61,000 fans, one of the smallest in the NFL. In 2003, a major renovation added modern features, but removed some of its historic charm, even costing it its landmark status. The Bears don't own the stadium, and they've had years of disagreements with the city about seating, maintenance, and upgrades. Their lease runs through 2033, but they can leave as early as 2026. Now, the Bears want a new stadium with a fixed roof, but the catch is they haven't decided where to build it. So the option one, the lakefront plan. This plan was unveiled in 2024 and keeps the stadium near downtown Chicago, just south of Soldier Field, in Burnham Park. The design includes a 65,000-seat stadium with a see-through roof, views of Lake Michigan, and even a way to keep parts of the old Soldier Field. As a tribute, it also features new parks, sports fields, shops, a hotel, and restaurants, turning the area into a year-round destination. The cost was around $4.6 billion. The Bears say they'll pay $2 billion and want the rest, about $2.3 billion, from public funds. Supporters say it'll create thousands of jobs and bring in over $1.3 billion in public revenue over 30 years. But there's strong pushback. Governor J.B. Pritzker says it's not going to happen, and environmental groups are threatening lawsuits for building on protected lakefront land. So this leaves us to option two, the Arlington Heights plan. The Bears already bought land, 25 miles outside the city, in Arlington Heights. It's a huge 326-acre site where the Arlington Park racetrack used to be. The idea is to build a brand new stadium and an entire entertainment district with homes, hotels, restaurants, and more, all privately funded. While a tax disagreement delayed things, a deal was reached in 2024, and in 2025, the state approved a $5 billion evaluation of the plan. Locals in Arlington Heights are mostly supportive. So what will it be? Stay near the lake, deal with politics, and ask for public money? Or move to the suburbs, build privately, and gain full control? The Bears want to start construction by 2025 and open by 2030. But for now, the future of the team and a big piece of Chicago's identity is still up in the air. Number 5, new Commanders Stadium, Washington Commanders. Our final destination takes us to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. After many years playing in Maryland, the team wants to build a brand new dome stadium on the site of the old RFK Stadium, right in the city. The Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins, used to play at RFK Stadium from 1961 to 1996, they winning 3 Super Bowls there and building a strong bond with the city. But in 1997, they moved to FedEx Field in Maryland. Now, under new owner Josh Harris, who bought the team in 2023, they're aiming to come back to D.C. and reconnect with their roots. Their lease at FedEx Field ends in 2027, but they hope to be playing in the new stadium by 2030. In April 2025, the team and the city agreed on a plan, a 65,000-seat domed stadium at the old RFK site in Ward 7. The project will cost between $3.7 and $4 billion. The team is putting in $2.7 billion into this project. The city will cover about $1 billion for roads, parks, and parking. Importantly, the team will pay for any cost overruns. The stadium will have a glass-like dome and could host events year-round. College games, concerts, or even the 2031 FIFA Women's World Cup. The design includes a W-shaped end zone with views of the U.S. Capitol. But the plan is much bigger than just a stadium. It includes thousands of homes, hotels, shops, offices, restaurants, and a new sports complex, all meant to bring life back to an underused part of the city. The old RFK Stadium is being torn down, with demolition expected to finish by 2026. Construction on the new site could begin in late 2026 or 2027. Still, the plan has some roadblocks. Some DC lawmakers are worried about the city spending $1 billion of public money and have delayed approving the plan. Mayor Muriel Bowser warned that too many delays could make the team walk away. This debate over money, priorities, and public trust is a big part of the Commanders' return to DC, a city that wants both a strong team and a stronger community. And that brings us to the end of our tour of major stadium projects. Here's the big question. Are they worth it? Will the promised economic benefits happen? Or will taxpayers be left with the bill? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for more mega projects breakdowns. We'll meet you in the next one.